So we are here at the plane crash site, also known as the Scar in the book. This is the plane which carried the boys. As you can see, it's kind of not in very good shape, it's on fire, the two wings, came off back there. There is a lack of pilots, they're kind of not alive anymore. So, really, the boys are so screwed. They're going to have to figure out a way to survive on this island for as long as they can, or to get rescued. And they kind of failed both those aspects, but they really got lucky in the end. So we will take a walk over here to see the next parts of the island. This here is the lagoon, or the bathing pool, which the kids always would swim in and play around. Sign aptly named bathing pool and lagoon. Over here we have the meeting platform, which was kind of a little sheltered area by some trees, and there was logs that were for sitting on and all that good stuff. Lots of tall grass, which was noted quite a lot, how it would be trampled and everything. Head over here, and these are the shelters, which were very crudely built by the boys. They didn't last too long. Like this one's kind of getting broken already. The other two stayed up kind of good, but when they only had a couple people working on them at a time, they didn't last very long. Couple pigs over there. Huts on the beach. Sounds very nice, doesn't it? And we will take a walk over here to Castle Rock. And Castle Rock is the place that Jack decided to start his new tribe. Yes, he believed that this little choke point right here was very easy to defend, and there was spots which had a nice, like right here, there was a nice little bit of shelter here, and also down below underneath here there's some decent shelter that they worked out. And this chair looking thing here, this is not actually in the book, but we put it here just for fun. It is Jack's throne, which, I don't know, sort of symbolizes his tyrannical hold that he had over everyone. This right here is the rock which killed Piggy. Piggy would have been standing, probably over here. A rock fell on him, and then he fell down here and got washed away into the ocean. Yeah, fun times for Piggy, and the conch as well, because the conch also got destroyed. We'll head over here. This is the fire in which the pig was roasted at Jack's party. Pig fire. Kind of turned into a pit just to increase the heat in it, make sure nothing gets lit on fire. And you'll see in the forest quite frequently there's a lot of these vines here, and vines were quite popular in the book. They were called creepers, a very British saying of them. This island is quite densely populated with those sorts of things. So we'll walk over here, we'll see if we can find the pig run. Okay, so here we are at the pig run, very undistinguishable from the rest of the chaotic mess on the island, but the easiest way to tell it apart is by this long grass and the smooth grass. There's no long grass on the pig run because it's been trampled so much. So we'll head along it, and hopefully we will come across the orchard which the pig run travels through, and we'll check that out. Hopefully see some pigs on the way. Oh, there's a pig. Alright, and here is part of the orchard. It is there's lots of fruit around it. Like, see, here's a nice orange fruit, there's a nice melon. Pick up some melon slices. Oh, no. Eat some melon. Nom, nom, nom. Delicious. Alright, there's a pig. What do you want? Oh, hi, pig. Okay, moving on. Travel along the pig run once more, and this will take us up to the mountain as we pass by the scar once again. And here is the Lord of the Flies. I know, very crude image. Just picture this as being a pig's head. You know, couldn't actually put a pig's head on a stick, so we just used a pink block because pigs are pink. And yeah. Alright, moving on. Travel along the pig once more. Lots more pigs. Come along, head up here. And this is sort of the end of the pig run as we move onto the mountain. So we'll just climb up it here. Find a good route up. Alright. This mountain is quite challenging to traverse. It's very steep at points. This is the signal fire, which was set up by Ralph to alert boats or planes of the boys' presence on the island. This is the wood that was used to keep the fire running. And as you can see up there, that is the parachutist which landed on the island. His blue and yellow parachute, his nice orange head, and his wooden arms. Yeah, that is what the boys thought was the beast. Very scary. Alright, and we only have a few more places left to go. We will head over to Simon's Nature Place. It's an interesting name. Drop down here. Say hello to the pig. Hi, pig. Oh, nice butt. Moving on. Still lots of pigs. And this is Simon's nature area. It was a sort of overgrown cave kind of thing that he found. Simon's nature area. If you head in, you'll see these candles, which I will go into detail later, as well as flowers. Very nice. And he comes here because he's very spiritual and he likes to just hang out and relax without all the other boys trying to mess around with him. Alright. So that about concludes the tour. I will begin to explain all of the specifics about the island in just a moment. So stay tuned for that. And here are all the explanations for parts of the island. Castle Rock is a small rocky outcrop which is connected to the end of the main island. When Jack leaves the group and forms his own tribe, he chooses Castle Rock as his headquarters because it has rocky overhangs which provide shelter. Jack believes that this is easily defensible against Ralph's group and the beast. After Sam and Eric claim to have been chased from the mountaintop by the beast, the boys decide to hunt for it. Jack claims to have explored the rest of the island without ever seeing any sign of the beast, and the group assumes that the beast is using Castle Rock as its lair, as this is the one place the boys have never explored. When they reach it, Ralph goes alone, feeling that it is his duty to do so, as he is the chief. Jack soon joins him. Once they are certain that there is no trace of a beast, the other boys also come and explore. This is where Piggy ends up dying after Roger pushes a giant boulder down to kill him. The jungle is the key to survival of the boys on the island. It's the home of fresh fruit and wild pigs which the boys hunt for meat. This creates lots of controversy in the book between Jack and Ralph. The jungle is also the hiding place of Ralph once he loses everyone to Jack's tribe and becomes the innocent enemy. The jungle ends up getting burnt twice. The first time was an accident in the creation of the signal fire, and the second time was in order to drown out Ralph from his hiding place in the jungle. The bathing pool is where the Littlens spend most of their time socializing and playing games. Nothing truly important happens around the bathing pool, but Ralph would constantly get mad at the Littlens for doing nothing instead of helping out the group. The beach. This is sort of where the book begins. It's where Piggy met Ralph, and Ralph found the conch, and then blew the conch to gather all the kids. This is where all of the group meetings were held and the decisions of the island. The beach is where all the boys first build up their huts before moving to Castle Rock to join Jack's tribe. The mountain represents the hope for rescue and the longing to return home. A signal fire was built on top of the hill in order to bring in boats or planes to rescue them from the island. Climbing to the top of the mountain helped them realize that they were stuck on this island with no way off and that they will have to fend for themselves. The fire on the mountain also creates lots of controversy between Jack and Ralph. Jack was responsible to keep the fire going and to create a smoke signal. But the moment that a ship was seen on the horizon and there was a possibility of rescue, Jack was not there to create a smoke signal. Instead, he was hunting. This made Ralph extremely angry and created tension between the two characters. The pig fire symbolizes the end of any and all civilization on the island. Jack and his hunters become nothing but savages here. And this is also where the boys think that Simon is the beast and beat him to death. The death of Simon is a turning point in Lord of the Flies. It creates complete chaos. Simon's nature area is a place that Simon would escape to be away from all the other boys. When he is there, he is in harmony with nature. Everything is beautiful, and he watches the butterflies dance around each other. This is one of the reasons he is seen as a Christ-like figure, because of his connection with nature. And he sees some of the flowers to look like candle buds. Candles are an integral part of the church, which helps to increase the metaphor as Simon being very holy. The scar is the part of the island where the boys' plane crash. The violence of the arrival on the island is key to the decivilization of the boys. This entire island is a very sad place for the boys because it represents this island is a very sad place for the boys to be because it represents solidarity and loneliness as they are stuck on this island to fend for themselves. It also illustrates what happens when there is a lack of order in society, which can be seen through Jack's rebellion against Ralph, who is the represented, elected leader of all the boys. But it is shown that when he loses his power, all hell breaks loose.